Can you run us through what are some of the key elements of a successful major gift program or a capital campaign program?
Sure. There's a few things that I always start with, and this is the part you've seen me work through before, Julia, which is articulating how the world will be a better place if you achieve what you're setting out to do. So providing that inspiration that is going to make someone want to do something big with you. You must have a big goal, one that's ambitious and a little bit scary to you and to everyone else, and one that people feel affects them personally. So how does it affect me? How does it affect my children or my friends or my family? One that they can relate to. And if you can tell the story right, it's so important. You want to give people goosebumps. You want them to straight away feel that connection. The universities have done it really well, particularly the bigger ones who are heading towards $1 billion in their campaigns. They're not talking about giving to universities. People know universities are important and they know they're good. They also think that they're very wealthy organisations, and giving to a university is not compelling in itself. So instead, they're speaking about giving vision to the blind, or reviving an ancient language, or curing diabetes, or feeding the world. You know, it's big, it's audacious, and it's inspiring. The other thing that is key to success is trust. You must be able to demonstrate to your donors that you are the best people to make the change that you say can be made. So you need to demonstrate your organisation's credentials. What are your previous successes and how do you tell that story to people? And what partners have you got? In this day and age, people aren't looking often to support one organisation to do one thing on their own. They're asking, what will you do and who will you bring into it to make real, sustainable, long-term change? So who are your supporters? Who are your suppliers? Who are your partners? And what kind of testimonial or case study can you tell to show that you're the right people to do the job? You need to have people who are respected in the industry. So again, this, relies a bit on the trust aspect as well. But those people who are the face of the organisation or of the campaign must be respected in the field that they're acting within. And they need to be known to be someone who acts with integrity. Ideally, they're people with high levels of influence and authority in the field. Communicate is another key measure of success. You need to be able to communicate what you will do, should you not be hampered by funding, of course, and how you'll do it. Ongoing communication right from the beginning, starting internally, obviously, to get everybody on board, and also with your closest donors and supporters in testing the feasibility of such a campaign, but also communicating any progress, your needs, the desires of the organisation and its individuals, communicating your successes and your learnings, where things have gone wrong but it's taught you something and you're going to take a different path now. And of course, communication of reaching the goal and any next steps that are going to be taken to build on it. You want to be successful, you need to ask. People often like to do all the other bits but don't really feel that comfortable asking for money. So to do that well, you need to know what you need. You need to know what you're asking for. You need to be clear and confident and know what your project will cost and what the outcomes could be. And I say could be. I spend a lot of time working in medical research, and we talk about a vision a lot. But most of the time, research leads to something that doesn't work, not something that does. And so it's what could happen if it all goes right. So final tip, plan. And when you ask, be confident and know what you're asking for.